Alright guys, Papa Pepper here, and I'm going to be doing a short series called Better Together. And the purpose of it is just to kind of share some of the things that I've observed in the STEAMIT community about how we can pool our time, our talent, our resources, our connections, our skills, and manifest things in reality together that we would not normally be able to do alone. But to back up to December of 2016 for part of this story. I'm also going to back up to 2010 because in 2010 Bitcoin was new. Wasn't brand new, but it was still new. It was still mostly unheard of. It was wasn't a lot going on with it. Now today it's worth almost $4,000 each. Back in December of 2016 it was worth I think less than $2,000 still. If you back up to 2010, you would have been able to at that point take $50 and buy 10,000 Bitcoin with it. So you think of that 2010 to 2017, that's only 7 years. In that time, you could have taken $50 and turned it into, was it $40,000? No, sorry, 40 million. Yeah, so you could have turned that $50 into 40 million. If anyone would have been able to back up and go back to that date, that time, and spend $50 as an investment opportunity for their children, for their future, that would have been a no-brainer. Anyone would do that. Now, unfortunately, we can't back up to 2010. We can't buy Bitcoin at 10,000 of them for $50. We can't hold them for 7 years and have $40 million for our children and our children's children. Just can't do that. But what we can do is we can look at different ones, like Steam, different altcoins, different cryptocurrencies. And I never used cryptocurrency as an investment opportunity. In fact, I never made much investments at all. The reason was a lot of my life was paycheck to paycheck, hand to mouth. Whatever I got, I would consume and need to go again back to work and get another paycheck, which would run out in a week or two, depending on how often I got paid. So there wasn't extra money to go around for buying things. Now, knowing what I know now, would I back up to 2010 and find an extra $50 somewhere in my budget? Of course I would. But we can't do that anymore. What we can do, though, is take advantage of these other opportunities. So being a member of the STEAMIT community, and being able to blog and potentially get crypto for it, being able to curate and potentially get crypto for it, being able to comment and potentially get crypto for it, convert it into Bitcoin if I want, convert it into other altcoins, I can do that now. And it really puts the power back in the hands of the people as far as economics and money go here. So what I did in 2016, December, I created an alt account on STEAMIT. Now there's the Papa Pepper account, but I also have an alt account that I run now called Little Peppers. Now alt accounts are fine to have on STEAMIT. In fact, if you go to post your post and you just hover the mouse over it, you don't click it right away, a little icon pops up that says, for me it says post as Papa Pepper. Are you sure you want to post as Papa Pepper? Why would that be built into the system? It's built into the system because it's okay to have alt accounts. Do you remember Dan and Dan the Man? Same guy. Okay, same guy. So if you wanted to make sure to post from a certain account, that little cursor, comes up, shows, hey, are you sure you want to post using this account? It's built into the system. It's the way it was designed to be. So I created the Little Peppers account for 2 reasons. First off, was I wanted a way to share some of the family now that will become the family history. To have it documented there on the blockchain that they could head back with their children, their children's children, and look at it when they get older. Hopefully, they can still view it as we are now. And see the videos and the photos and other things that are linked. But if nothing else, they can be able to access the raw blockchain and find all the documentation. Some of the things are cute, some of them are silly, some of the things are not things I'd exactly be posting from the Papa Pepper account. Although people do like the family stuff I post from there as well. The second reason was that I wanted to use it as an investment opportunity for my children. We have money saved up for them anyway in USD. We have silver saved up for them anyway. I wanted something else for them, for their future, that could potentially grow exponentially like Bitcoin has. The US dollar, it gets worth less every year. I'm not saying it's worthless, I'm saying it's worth less every year. So, silver, that may go up quite a bit. Gold, I think, is kind of about where it's going to reach. I can be wrong about that, but anyway, wanted to use it as an investment opportunity for the kids. And so far it's done great. Currently it's worth almost $8,000. So in the past 8 months, I've been able to pretty much make $1,000 a month for those children for their future. Now, if Bitcoin, or I mean, if Steam goes up in value, that could be worth a lot more one day. And I think that there's a good probability that it's going to happen. But if you notice behind me, I've got this incredible painting. You see, when I created the Little Peppers account, after a while, Rigoroni B, who's a designer, he taught himself, he said, hey, can I make a thing of your family? And he made one. And at the time, there was nobody here. There was just Mama Pepper, Papa Pepper, and 4 little peppers. And at the time he made one, he also made 2 other ones. One had a little blue guy, one had a little pink guy. Because he knew that we were expecting, and if everything went well, we'd have another little pepper on the way. So he made this really cool closer image for the family. And the Little Peppers account, and it's there. And, it's got a little farm in the background, and pretty neat. But then we went down to Texas, to Houston, and we were really just, it was like 2 days before we were taking a trip to Texas, Mexico. I'm like, oh, Extraordinary Pilot's down there. So I just chatted with him on Discord, and he says, yeah, sure, come on over. So we came over. They let us stay in their house, in their bed. We've never met before. We're just Steamians with some families, with some kids. And then the day before we got there, Extraordinary Mom Tripreneur decided to paint this for us. Now, their son Despool also made this one of us driving there. Pretty nice picture. And we got this pepper one too from one of their other children. Not sure how well you can see that. But now all of a sudden we've got this family heirloom, this incredible, incredible piece of artwork that's been, manifested in reality. That now we can have it, we can hang it on our wall, we can check it out, we can show it off. People can say, hey, what's that? Like, what's that? That's Steemit. That's what Steemit is. That's me being able to blog and earn some money for my family. That's me being able to set up an alt account to earn money just for the children. That's people donating their time and talents to make some incredible digital artwork to bless us. And then people taking the time to paint things like that and give to our family. It's being able to come together in a new and amazing way that I haven't really seen before, to bless other people, to use our times, our skills, and our talents as a way to interact on a whole nother level. I'm going to have a second video in this series. I want to keep this one kind of short where I talk a little bit more about something else that is really cool that has happened lately and that I'm very appreciative of. So this is Papa Pepper. Like I said, if you follow Papa Pepper, or if you don't, you can. And also I run the alt account. I run it. My children are 7 and age down. I think the terms of service agreement for Steemit is 13 and up, and 13 to 18 is with adult supervision. 18 and above is adults, but it's not meant for kids. But you can run an alt account. The Little Peppers account is me sharing more of my family stuff, more of cute stuff, more of kid stuff, and it's working out cool. It's working out well. We're documenting a lot of our family history because a lot's changing right now. A lot's happening on the homestead. And then we get stuff like this, coming out of nowhere too. So, this is Papa. Papa out.